What do you do if a prospect doesn't trust you enough to pay you a retainer? There's two things you want to do here. You either want to mitigate risk and you want to build credibility. To mitigate risk, one thing you can do is offer a trial period where you charge them a smaller retainer. And then moving forward, assuming you're successful, you would then just revert back to the normal retainer fee. This works because one of your prospects' main concerns is you're just going to take the money and run. So reducing that upfront fee, you're actually mitigating the risk on their end. If they simply won't pay a retainer for the first role you work with them, what you can do is work with them exclusively on the role for a set time period, with the agreement that if you're successful and they're happy with the service and you obviously want to work for them in the future as well, you would then upgrade to a retained service. Because all they basically want is for you to prove that you're credible and you're trustworthy, and you're not going to take that money, take that retainer and run away, and you're actually a capable recruiter, so you can actually solve one of their problems, which is of course filling the role. If you do go exclusive and work on a contingent basis, just make them aware that they're not going to get the services that you offer on your retained service. It's just going to be your bog standard contingent search. And one thing you can do to build credibility is send them your LinkedIn recommendations from previous clients. You could even go a step further and ask your previous clients if they're okay for your prospect to actually contact them, just to double check and sanity check that you are in fact trustworthy. Because the reality is a lot of people don't trust recommendations nowadays. And if you're not already doing this, I highly recommend you start building a personal brand on LinkedIn. Having a good personal brand on LinkedIn and posting regularly immediately gives you credibility in your market. And if you've got a good platform where you're regularly posting content, it's just comforting for your prospects to know that you're not going anywhere and you're easily contactable because you're always available on social media, you're always posting on the platforms and you're always around. And if people are liking and engaging with your content, again, it just builds credibility in their mind. So they're far more likely to trust you and therefore pay you an upfront fee.